Hello, one and all. Where's my here it is. George here. Um, Today, what we're trying to accomplish here is try to play ASL scenario AR1 Broken Column solo. Now, I've played it twice with my formidable opponent, uh, Dennis Freyberg, and we both lost as the British, and both won as the German. And as the British player, Dennis performed pretty well. If it wasn't for a little bit of luck on my end towards the end, um, we would have achieved total victory. So this is part of the scenario pack that was released in come on, come on, you know, fill in that gap for me. Um, yeah, Market Garden. So takes place in Oosterbeek, the Netherlands, and it's the First Airborne Division, the Red Devils, versus SS Panzergrenadier Ausbildung Trans Battalion, but they're not really SS. Okay. Now, the only do that I didn't like about this scenario is all the overlays, but besides that, it plays pretty well. And essentially, what you have here is a reconnaissance force that goes up ahead of this column, and there's a column rule and a convoy rule, Chapter E. Um, it up in Chapter E. It's Rule 11 for convoys, and column is 11.5, with a special rule that once the the British column can disband, so can the convoy. Yeah, I have them in stacks. And the way I'm deciding to play this solo is my usual way. I put a letter designation for each fire group and then decide to activate it with a random dice roll. So, for example, squad D here, if I roll a 5-8, he's actually there. And if I roll any other roll, I'll just cross-reference with the dice roll and put him on the map. Of course, if, let's say, a British unit comes across from here, I'm going to have to roll. And if the unit ends up being somewhere else, like here, then the column will not be able to disband, but the column doesn't come in until turn 2. So due to special rule number 3, 2 squads have to set up within the UK setup area. They can freely deploy at setup. They're allowed one support weapon and a leader. That's what I call my reconnaissance units. And we'll see how it plays out. Now, everybody is concealed. And in the scenario, everybody also starts up, um, all the Germans start up hip. So let's conceal these guys and got to get the checklist out. Hold on a moment. You can't see it, but I have the essential advanced squad leader checklist by the late Jim McLeod up on my other screen. So we set up off-board reinforcements, but that doesn't come until next turn. So we'll start right away by rolling for wind change. And I rolled a 5, which means nothing. So going back to here, that was my rally phase. Next phase is prep fire. We have none, and we'll go to movement. What we'll do is try to go CX or double time. And basically what I have here are half squads. So I'm going to go 1, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 over the board, but I have 2 activations here for A and B. So let's see for A first. Roll 2d6. A is a 7. So A would be, on a 7 roll, would be down here. Ooh, that's the Big Mama. set up the, of course, it doesn't see him yet, so, and who goes below, ladies and gentlemen? Hmm. Having a bit of difficulty here. Okay. We can set them up. We can set them up sealed. Okay, and A is not here, and we can put that A off the board. The other counter would be down here. So I kind of pre-designated where each unit would probably go if everything worked out well. I should have another A up there. Okay, so there you go. Okay, now let's see for B. Where does B go? Uh, 4. So Bravo goes to 4, 9, 12, and the other Bravo is down there. Holy cow. So Bravo is in a steeple. He's overstacked, but he can use his 9-1 leadership DRM. Um, let's go to info, unit, basic, and put him on level 2. Fire. So there's Bravo. How much did we roll for Bravo? 4. Unbelievable. Okay, Bravo is there. Is not there. You can put Bravo on board 2. I think it's level 1. We'll have to look it up later. Anyways, Bravo is up there in J4, according to my dice roll. He's overstocked because he can only be a half squad up in the steeple, but since it's a full squad, and there's the other Bravo. Bravo is not there. Well, there's the other Alpha. Okay, so there's no unit there, and we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not adjacent to anybody, but we won't activate anybody. Here, we got a good old leader. I will go, and this stuff is open ground, but I couldn't get the overlay for open ground. There's just too many overlays. So 1 to there, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. We'll see if I exist there. I is just a squad. Reroll 8 times. So I9 would be up there. Okay. Where's the other I? Here. Okay, and he comes on board concealed. And still nobody can be seen. But now we kind of know where they are. It's all good and dandy. Should we activate C as well? Technically, he can try and get these guys. So let's activate C as well. 2d6, 2. Charlie on a 2 is not there, not here. It's Charlie. Charlie's gone. Here. Okay. Charlie's up there. It's concealed. And, oh well. Sylvie. So there's Charlie. All right. He didn't have to go anywhere. But still, we can't. There's probably something intervening. So here we're going to go double time as well. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate D. 7 on the D is exactly where this guy is. Everybody else that is D comes off the board. There. So we have a little bit of a dilemma here. D is there, and he'll fire. He probably lost concealment because it was non-assault movement. And in this case, we'll fire at 8, down 1. First fire, non-assault movement. He's not in open ground. 8 up 1. Here comes our first blood. Boink. 10, 9, 9, 10, 9 on the 8. Down 1, 9. German. 9 is a PTC. Where do I put my snipers? Oh, there they are. Toss check. 3 passes. Scratching my head. So he first fired, and there's 4 resids in there. And let me tell you, these British troops, they're remarkable. And 4 resids. Increase that. Okay. Knowing where this guy is and knowing that he first fired, we'll go again 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, 2, 4, 6. 4, 6, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. What's the worst that can happen? Voluntarily loses concealment. Because at this point, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do a 4 down 1. 5 on the 4 is a 1 morale check. Morale check 1. Passes. What a trooper. He final fired. And there's 2 residents in there. But it matters. So with that said, he final fired. Let's turn it over to defensive fire. And I'll be damned if I try and roll in there for anything. Let's remove, yep. No defensive fire. So advancing fire, they would have, let's remove all residuals. They would have a 6 up 4 there. 6 up 4. Plus 1 because they're CX, plus 3 because of the TEM. Well, 4, 8 on the 4 is nada, but a sand check, no good. Okay. Road phase. Let's remove all the moves, all the prep, and death fire. And there is none. There is none. Okay, advanced phase. They'll advance to here. They will advance. Actually, they'll advance to here. And these guys will advance to there. And actually, they have lost concealment. These guys up top. Oh, they didn't lose concealment. Just move them like that. This fellow is going to jump into close combat. Sorry. This fellow won't. And that's the advanced phase. Close combat, we have 1 CC right here. There they are. Okay, they're in ambush terrain. I didn't want to put this guy in because you'll get a -1 to your dice roll. So remove all the moves. Let's roll for ambush, and the color die is the British. 3-1, no ambush. And now we'll go 1-2 for the British and 1-1 with the Germans. All right, so 1-2 and 1-1. I tied him up in melee, and so did he. Flip, they're in melee. Okay. Lowest turn, 1A. I'm going to save it on my end. I'm going to make this video about an hour long. Okie. So if we do this, now German turn 1. There's no offboard reinforcements. Rally phase, there's nobody that's broken. There's nobody that's broken. So let's roll for weather. No. That was wind change. Recombinations, none. Actually, we want to attempt to recombine here. I think they have to roll 8 or less, or 7 or less, because they're CX. I'm not too sure. Let's just do a task check and see if they can recombine. Yeah, I think that's safe to say that they can recombine. One unit was CX, and let's remain them CX. Half squad there. Delete this guy. They recombined. Sure, that was wise thing to do, but all right, recombinations done. Attempt to recombine, attempt to recover, deploy, repair, brokens, none of that. Prep. I don't think we have any prep, any movement. We'll stay where we are. Defensive fire. Do an area fire there, but that's not worth it. Oh, that's advance phase. Advancing fire, none. Route, none. Advance phase. Let's say for this sake of everything, I wanted to, let's say, let's backtrack a bit, and let's say I moved this fellow here. This fellow went down, people, lower, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 to there. Leave the steeple for the last resort, okay? Good. Okay, route phase, advance phase. Let's advance into here. There you go. This fellow is there. Okay, great. So close combat. All right, now the Germans 1-1. 6, that's 1 too many. And let me double check that. Yeah, 1-2, we need a 4. The British. Oh, and they remain where they are. Okay. Oh, there's a status wheel. We'll do an incremental save. We did our incremental save, and we're going to advance the turn to turn 2 for the British, and we're going to do what are we going to do? We're going to go to rallies and roll for wind change if I haven't already done so. None. There it is. And combinations, attempt to recover, deploy, repair, rally, go for shock, claim a ball advantage, etc., etc. Let's go to prep fire. Prep fire. Yeah. No. Let's go to movement. And we'll start moving these boys down here. I'm just going to put these on the side for now, to the side of the hex, because I want to move first the infantry. This is part of the victory objectives, the jeeps. So just to, I didn't go over the victory objectives in the beginning, but just to sum up the victory conditions, the British win immediately upon exiting one Jeep A, one OQF 6-pounder AT gun, 1228 crew, and greater than equal to 7 additional exit VP, excluding prisoners, captured equipment do not count, off the east edge, which is down below. So I need to preserve my Jeeps and keep at least one in order to win. Now, I got my Jeeps all shut up, but in the game with Dennis, he managed to get 14 VPs off, but no Jeeps. What is the victory and? It's an and condition. That didn't mean. Anyway, these guys are going to move in column. Once they see this fellow, they can break up. All right, and then let's move these guys out. There. And then subsequently, these guys don't have to move in convoy mode. So let's see. We go 1, just like that, column, like almost like an infantry convoy. 2, 3. Now they see this guy. They can break up 3 to there. 4, get them all on board. 5, 6, 7. We did say we can break up, so we will break up. And these boys are going to go as follows. They're starting off here. They're going to go 1, 2. Actually, they should be going at half. Yeah. What's the scenario card say? Other conditions, moderate, no wind. And their Jeeps. As I laminated my charts, I came with the latest module. I wish I did a more professional job. There's, I'm really not happy with the work, but I did. But it'll do. It's better than having them naked. Naked. Yeah. All right. So, open ground or road for road. Huh. I thought they were one half. Must be a printing column here. No, 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 no. It's half. It's half. Yeah, half. Nard is sunken road. Huh. One half, button up is one. Actually, one to there. Actually, these guys are here. Or half, half. Actually, yeah, this guy would have to turn around where. One and a half. 3, 4, 3, 3.5. They're on the board, and they'll stay as far away from the AT gun as possible. Okay, and stay in motion. Now, motion counter, motion counter, motion counter. There it is. Stay in motion. Okay. This is turn 2. Movement, okay. Yep, movement. Okay, these guys recombined. Um, they lost their CX like this. And they'll simply move into the woods here. These boys are going to assault move. They're going to lose the CX. Only need one concealment counter. Let's say, are they concealed? Yep. Okay, so this thing can be deleted, and they will assault move to there. Maybe not. Okay, so they assault moved to there. Interesting enough. All right, so let's go to defensive fire. And since these guys are there, they did come in concealed. What we're going to do is we're going to open up there using area target type. So it's a 7 to hit. +2 because they're concealed, so that makes it a 5 to hit. They miss, and their rate of fire is 2, so they just get a big ack. Eyes, and call it A. I like labeling acks because it's a lot better than linking them. There you go. And they first fired, and they remained concealed because the colored die was neither a 5 or a 6, or final fired rather. There you go. Uh, H is a 447, so I don't feel like doing a 4 up 2 a shot, and then figuring out that H is actually somewhere else. This guy's going to keep his concealment. This guy's keeping his concealment. Uh, that's all she wrote. Let's go to advancing fire. And in the words of a wise person, me gots to know, do I have line of sight to there? And what do I got in there? I got something, but there's too many hindrances. It's not worth taking sniper bait. Right, okay. Advancing fire, none. Road phase, let's clean up the board and remove prep and def fire. There's nobody to route. Advance phase, I'm keeping my position there. Here, the leader and one squad is going to go here. These guys are going to go like this. These boys are going to break out to there. And they're heading for the Haiti gun. These boys are going to break out to there. Okay, and this guy is going to go into there, into the melee hex. Now we have a 3-2 minus, and then I can go, I can either go, let's see, I can go, there's 6, 2, 4. So I can either go 1 to 2, I still can go 1 to 2. Either way, it's a 1 to 2, or a 1 to 1. 1 to 2 would be a 4 or less, so 1 to 1 would be 5 or less. So let's play it safe and go 1 to 1 against one of the half squads. Right? Okay, so this is turn 2A. Advanced phase is over. Close combat. All right, so here we'll go 3-2 against the 4-4-7. 3-2 is exactly what I needed. And then we'll go 1 to 1 against one of the half squads. That's the German. Wow. 1 to 1. Look how it looks. One guy goes into the casualty bin, and this guy is casualty reduced. I typically keep track of the casualties, despite the fact that they're not a part of the victory conditions, because the amount of casualties you have is a strong indicator of how well your defense or offense worked. It's a key component. So that's what I do. Clone, put that guy into the casualty bin. And here we had a little bit of a trade-off. A half squad for another half squad. Wow. Okay. How are we doing for time? Let's see. We're 32 minutes into the scenario. We're having fun. All right, that was our advance and close combat. In terms of concealment, these guys can definitely be seen. I'm not too sure if anybody could see him. There's a house in the way. And technically, this guy was not in good order to strip, and was not in a position to strip concealment. So, and here they weren't in a position to get their concealment stripped as well. So we'll just conceal them. So far, it's going well for the British. Let's do another turn and save this as turn 2A. I'll do that on my end. You don't have to pause the video. So again, it's the German turn. So rally phase, and let's put the counter up to speed. Turn 2A, roll for wind change, none. Recombinations, none. Attempt to recover, none. Deploy, none. Repairs, nada. Rally broken units, there are none. Just killed in action. Roll, shock, roll advantage, nothing. On to prep fire phase. And what we're going to do, here's the prep fire. What we're going to do is fire the usual target using the area target type. They still are concealed, so I need a 7, +2 because they're concealed, -1 for my AC, makes it a 6 to hit. And I rolled exactly what I needed, 6. My AC goes to -2, flip, and now we got a 6 up 3. It's area target type, so 75 is a 12, halved, makes it a 6. And now we have to add the TEM to our IFT table. 6 up 3, nothing, but we have a -2 AC, and this guy prep fired. And our roll was 4 in the colored die, so he remains concealed. Okay, on to movement, and we have some units that we can in fact move. So we'll do that. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so this is what we're going to do in terms of movement. Be bold and audacious. Assault move, boink. And then this fellow here, that's a squad. You can go 1, 2, 3, and then he will end up stripping concealment there. Um, but does he want to give up his concealment? Um, I don't think so. And why did I move this guy adjacent to him? Um, it'd be 7 to 4. That'd be a crappy outcome. But we want to reinforce uh, this melee here. We can do it because chances are they will have line of sight to us. We can go 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. 1, 2, and 3 to there. Oops, they see us. So whoop-de-doo. Uh, that unit was supposed to be in there actually. Um, and he'll check line of sight. I know these guys would have the ability to fire a 1-up 2 shot or a 1-up 1 shot. We won't take that shot. It's sniper bait. This fellow here is going to do a free loss check. It's not a free loss check because we said this guy strips him of concealment. Does he? Yes, indeed. This guy did a loss check, but it was not really warranted because he stripped concealment. So he's going to fire in any case. IFT, nothing. And at the end of the day, he can't be seen. So we're good. I just close this. So he may manage to reinforce this hex. Now, let's call defensive fire. See what we want to do. Do we really want to fire this guy? Um, clear shot though. It was an assault move, but this from here to there, it looks like a clear shot. So we'll undo and draw a line of sight. I don't think it touches the wall. We're good. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. So that's a 4 flat. Is it a 4 flat? 4-up 1. There's one hindrance there. 4-up 1. Leader directed and the elite stone cower. Wow, 5. 5 on the 4. 5 on the 4. 5 on the 4 is a 1 check. So he is stripped of concealment and takes a 1 check. Breaks an ELRs probably. Rolls on 11. The ELR for these boys is a 3. So he breaks. I thought it was a great idea. Um, there you go. He final fired. We did not get rate, but we did manage to score a um, a German sniper check. So let's do a sniper check. 3, close but no cigar. All right. So uh, we saved the day for whom? For Captain Burns. Okay. This guy is lucky. So let's go on to advancing fire. I'll be damned if I fire into a melee hex as the Germans. Let's go to routes. Routes, remove all moves and uh, all prep and death fire. And then routing would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because going here, yeah, you could be interdicted. Going over the wall, you wouldn't be. So here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and or actually that's a building. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. There. He is another squad. Okay, he routed. Good stuff. Now we can go to advance, and he'll reinforce that melee hex. As much as I don't like to, but all right. And let's clean up the moves, go to close combat. Now for the Germans, we got a 3-2, and the British can go 1-1 against the half squad, or so let's see, they can go 1-1 against the half squad, or um, up to 2 against everybody. We'll go 1-2 against everybody. Um, so these guys now have a 2-1 advantage. So let's do the 2-1 advantage. Germans hold exactly what they needed, and we said 1-2 for the British. Nothing. They stole my victory there. Allied casualty bins, and they're no longer in melee. Horrific. Very, very, very horrific. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do an incremental save again. So there's my incremental save for 2 Bravo. We're going on to turn 3, and we have 9 turns for as the British, 8.5 turns for, no, just 8 turns for the Germans. So I think we're doing plenty of time. We have plenty of time, but we definitely have to take out this AT gun somehow. Um, I will have to be a little bit more bold and audacious. And my 9 leader is there. Let's do turn 3A and then continue. Maybe break down this video into 3 parts. This is going to be part 1. Okay, 1 hour each. Can you do? Or close to 1 hour each. All right, so let's roll for wind change, keeping everything in order. So wind change, nothing. Recombinations, no. Recoveries, no. Repair, none. Rally broken units, this fellow loses his DM status. But keep in mind, he's now a conscript. Claim wall advantage, no. Rather have the +3 TEM. Okay, let's go to prep fire. Prep fire, we'll try and eliminate these folks here. All right, so here's my 9-2 leader. Let's take a loss check. Loss from here to there. I think it makes it. It just nicks the corner of that building. So we got a range of 5. So we got 3, 6, 9 plus 2 does not quite make it to. So 3, 6, 9 does not quite make it to the next level. So it will be an 8 up 1 against this guy. These 2 guys here. 8 up 1. 8 up 1 IFT. Whoa! 3 on the K3. So who gets the K? Random selection, top to bottom. 1, 2. Top guy gets the gets half squatted. Clone. Put him in the casualty bin. And 3 morale check. That means I need a 4 for top and bottom. So morale check 3. Top, bottom. Both ELR. ELR. I think you gotta fight a fighting withdrawal here and break them. Prep fired, much to my dismay. Okay, that frees up a couple of people to do a couple of things here. So this fellow is going to jump us here. 1, 2, and 5 over the uh, wall and onto the higher ground. So 1, 2, and I get one, another 3, 5, and this guy going to assault move. Answer to that is probably not. Um, Probably not. He's going to be bold and audacious. The act will not follow because it's an area target type thingy, an area target acquisition. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there, and DM this guy. Let's see. Let's activate Echo, and Echo needs a 9 or 12 to be there. It's not a 9 or 12, so Echo is in 6. So where's the other Echo? One Echo here. 6. Where's Echo? This is a 1 to 4. Oh, we rolled a 5. And the other Echo, put this guy here. Where's the other Echo? Maybe Echo. Oh, there he is. That was a 5 that we rolled, so Echo is here. Is there. So there is no squad there. We're lucky. There you go. So those guys are removed. This guy's here. He's not moved. He just popped up. From hip, and he's concealed. Um, no unit here. This unit could possibly fire there. Um, yeah. So let's activate F as well. F is this dude here. So 2d6, 5. 5 for F is right there. So we'll put F over there and see what 2 and 3. So let's see what happens there. He does not have line of sight from here to there. He could have if he was here. Or he can't move. He hasn't moved. He just popped up to say hello. Um, Possibly shoot. So now, how come so many concealment counters? Jay could possibly shoot there, even though it was an assault move. What would that be? 2 up 1? 2 up 2, because he's concealed. But technically, he shouldn't be concealed because he assault moved into, he did a non-assault movement. So a 4 up 2 could be reasonable. Let's see if we can activate J. J would be blink 8. That puts him where? 8 is down here. So J would be just a leader. I shouldn't have activated this guy. Or I should have put him with a squad. Oh well. I figured that if for any reason, they want to go through the forest or whatnot, or people can, um, out to there somehow. Anywho, he survived everything. Um, should put it to prep fire movement. I mean, he survived everything, and my only choice now would be probably to change covered arc like this. I'd be a +3. Rate of fire is lost down to a 1, and fire there. It was, yeah, it was a -2. Let's just roll and do the math later. So we're rolling in the infantry target type. It's 8 to hit. Let's see. 8 infantry target type, +3 for the covered arc change, -2 for FMO and FNAM, and -2 for the range. So it's a uh, net +1, +3, -4, and net down 1. Okay, so it's 9 to hit. Hit and rate, because our rate went down by 1 and we rolled 1 on the covered arc, on the colored die. So now a 12 flat. Ooh, it's a K3. Who gets the K? Random selection, up to bottom. Okay. So he is uh, wounded, takes a wound check, survives, and this guy gets half squatted, and clone, put him in there, put him in the casualty bin, get a -1 act there, flip and size, and we got rate, so technically this guy didn't fire. Um, I moved this guy there. And we can either take rate or residuals. So, so be it. So here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Right, so he'll roll on the to hit table, probably 10 or less to hit. Hits and rate. Um, so now 12 flat, 7 on the 12 is a 1 check, so I need 2 sevens. Oh, I forgot to take the 3 check there. 2 sevens, morale check, both break. I don't think they ELR, but here I need a threes, 5 and 5, I suppose. No, 4 and 5. Uh, breaks, breaks. I think ELR for the British Air is 5, so I don't think I have to worry. Let's see. Everybody's broken. And on my to hit table, I still had a uh, wait, twice bitten, one shy. This fellow is going to assault move to there. This fellow is going to non-assault move 1, 2, 3, and see where H goes. Let's see. 9, 9. So H is here. 1, 4. Pops up and sealed. H comes off the board. Okay. And we'll voluntarily lose concealment here. Okay. So they broke up, and I'm having incredible luck here now with the these boys. So here I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1. Ooh, sorry. 1 to there. Let's see if we have line of sight. We lost check. Nope, they don't. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will reveal, see, line of sight check, blink. There's 1, 2 hindrances, and they're at a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll take a 2. Let's see those hindrances one more time. 1, 2 hindrances. So we'll take a 2 up 1 shot thing, and they first fired. Okay, nearly all the units are on the board. Here we got move. These guys are broken, and life. So here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay there. And here we're gonna go a half 1 like that. Use my language here and stay in motion. Okay, defensive fire. This guy obviously had rate, so we're gonna fire here. Actually went to there. It's anything but at this point, it's anything but a 12. So IFT to it. That's not rate, and then 12 even. 7 on the 12 is another 1 check. So we need 2 sevens, top to bottom. So this dude here, wound check, revives. The other guy gets heat of battle. The other dude gets heat of battle, and heat of battle. How do I usually look for heat of battle in my charts? Oh, heat of battle. Is British -1, broken +1, and that's about it. So 2d6, d6. There's so 4. So he creates a hero. Usually, with heat of battle, I end up uh, rallying the guy and created a hero. Let's get our counter tray out. The Allied OB, British. Single man counter. Here's my hero. Call him There you go. And 6, you lost concealment. Back is -2 here. Flip. And he uh here 6 up 1. Here to there. Tower, but it's 5 on the 6 table, which is a 1 check. So the hero needs 8 or less. Actually, the leader needs 7 or less. Takes it. And then the hero needs 8 or less. See the access and 7 or less for the squad. Oh, crap. Break again. Huh. What do I up? 2 up, 1 up 2. Um, okay. San 5. Okay. Um, I don't see any more defensive fire that we can do. So, luckily I was wearing my helmet. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't see any more defensive fire. Advancing fire. 1 up 2. Let's do it. Nothing. I'm not even going to do anything else. I'm just going to. What are we going to do? We're going to route British first. It's 1 by 1. But, and take their DM with them. 2 to there. Or actually 1, 2, 3 to there. This fellow is going to go 1, 2. And is he getting any closer to any known unit? No. 2, 3. This guy doesn't have to route now. We should have removed all moves, all prep, and death fire. He's going to. They have to route, but we're going to declare no quarter. As much as I hate to do so. So other info. Other in unit infantry prisoners. No quarter for the British. Allied. And these guys in a casualty bin. Okay, that was road phase, advance phase. Oh, into there. He'll advance into here. He will advance into there. He do that again here, here, there, and here. Okay. They're not in ambush terrain. Hey, it's a 1-to-1, but the leader gets the hero gets a -1. Um, oh, buttons. Close combat. We have a CC there. They're not ambush terrain. CC there. Okay. Hero goes first. 1-to-1 -1. Where's heroic DRM? Nothing. 1-to-1. But oh man, hero dies. So close. It's just a game, George. Yep. Okay. Concealment gains. Obviously, I can be seen from everywhere. I only need 1 DM marker. Thank you very much. Everybody got wounded there. Pack 40. What do you expect, George? Pack 40. Okay, guys, let's pack it up. There's still a couple of squads out there, K, G, and L, and they can be anywhere around this sector here. Brother. Well, we'll do an incremental save. So we did an incremental save. Next, will probably be another 3 turns from turn 3 to turn 6. Just a quick recap of what's going on here. By turn 9, we got to get 7 CVP off between, I think, H8 or L8. Let's see. I8 and K8, which is here and there, and K8, I8, and yeah, K8. Off these 2 hexes here. So far, we've made pretty good progress. We've managed to get down to almost half of the board before this monkey here started firing and getting lucky on us. Chances are he's going to luck back, and this actually had to follow. So let's just resave that game. Okay, make sure the ACK is in the right hex. This guy's under DM. He can probably self-rally or get eliminated if I roll a 12. Monty up there, he fired over here and dislodged a couple of squads that held up a eliminated a full squad and subsequently eliminated another half squad for the British. You can take a look at the casualty bin to see how things look like so far. As you can see, we have pretty even casualty rate. We created a hero. He got eliminated right off the bat. There's a squad and a half done here. Here we got at least 2 squads, 2 full squads, so 4 to 4. I'll tell you what, if we manage to get this flank around the Germans, and with these, without this guy doing more damage, we'll be okay. I was a bit too overly ambitious, jumping into the road there and trying to take out the AT gun. I nearly made it with my hero, but then Mueller got him. What narrative? Guys, stay tuned for the remainder of the scenario. I'm probably going to do it in 3 parts. And hang in there. Enjoy the holidays. I'm probably going to do a video before Christmas. If I don't, I want to wish you all a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. I'll probably be doing that for the rest of the month. And happy birthday to me as well. Yeah, and thank you for your support. I'm really touched. The subscribers is going up slowly but surely. Keep up the good work, guys. By word of mouth, this channel can grow. Again, thanks, and stay tuned for parts 2 and 3. Take care.